Do you know who built the largest empire the world has ever seen? No, it's not Rome, not even Alexander the Great. It was a man named Genghis Khan, a Mongolian warrior who came from nothing and changed history forever. The year is 1162. The world looks nothing like it does today. Scattered kingdoms, warring tribes, ancient cities holding on to old power. And out in the wild open steppes of Central Asia, a storm is brewing. Born into betrayal and hardship, Temujin, later known as Genghis Khan, wasn't supposed to survive, let alone rule. But with ruthless strategy, unstoppable ambition, and a vision bigger than anyone dared dream, he united the Mongol tribes. Not just to survive, but to conquer. In just a few decades, he built the largest land empire in human history, stretching from the Pacific Ocean to the heart of Europe. Yet today, most people barely talk about him. Maybe because his story isn't just about war, it's about how one man reshaped the world. The place, the vast windswept steppes of Central Asia. Here the land stretches endlessly, a sea of grass under an expansive sky. This is the home of the Mongols, a nomadic people who have roamed these plains for centuries, living in harmony with the harsh environment. A boy is born, he is named Temujin. His birth is humble, in a simple tent wrapped in cloth. Yet his name carries a weight of destiny, a hint of the strength and resilience he will need in the years to come. Little does anyone know this child of the Mongols will one day rule more of the earth than any man in history. The vast horizon that stretches before him is a symbol of the vast empire he will one day command. Life is brutal. The Mongols are a nomadic people, fierce warriors but fractured, always at war with each other. Their lives are a constant struggle for survival, battling the elements and each other. The camp is a hive of activity, with warriors preparing for the next skirmish, families tending to their daily chores, and children learning the ways of their ancestors. Temujin's father, Yasuge, is a chieftain, but enemies are many. As a leader, he must navigate the treacherous waters of tribal politics, forging alliances and fending off rivals. His position is one of power, but also of great danger. At 9 years old, tragedy strikes. Temujin's father is poisoned by rivals. The loss is devastating, not just for the family, but for the entire clan. The young boy is thrust into a world of uncertainty and danger, his future suddenly precarious. His clan abandons the family, leaving them to starve. In the harsh environment of the steppe, survival is a daily battle. And without the protection of the clan, Temujin and his family are left vulnerable and exposed. Temujin, his mother and his siblings are thrust into a fight for survival. They must rely on their wits and each other to endure the hardships that come their way. This period of struggle and perseverance will shape Temujin into the leader he is destined to become, forging his character in the fires of adversity. After becoming the head of his clan, Temujin, now known as Genghis Khan, forged alliances with other clans, exterminated the existing clan nobility, and overpowered enemy tribes such as the Tatars. In 1206, an assembly of leaders declared him universal emperor, or Genghis Khan, of the Mongolian steppe. These early years are harsh. Genghis learns to hunt, to fight, to kill. He is enslaved for a time but escapes, his will unbroken. He even kills his own half-brother over a stolen fish, a testament to the ruthlessness that will mark his rise. He marries Borte, a woman promised to him years before. Their bond will be strong, but she too will face danger as Genghis's enemies seek to break him. He makes alliances, some through blood, some through cunning. Slowly, he unites the Mongol clans, his reputation as a warrior growing with each battle. In the year 1206, on the banks of the Onon River, a great Kurultai, a gathering of Mongol tribes, takes place. Genghis, through sheer force of personality and military prowess, has united the Mongols. He is given a new title, Genghis Khan, Ocean Ruler, Great Khan. The meaning is debated, but the message is clear. The Mongols have a single leader, their destiny, conquest and conquer. Genghis Khan immediately sets about organizing his people. He creates a new legal code, the Yasa, based on Mongol traditions but emphasizing loyalty and obedience above all. Genghis understands that to conquer, he needs more than just warriors. He needs brilliant minds. Two men rise to prominence as his generals, Jebe the arrow and Subutai the axe. These men, once enemies of Genghis, now become his most trusted commanders. Their genius is undeniable. Jebe, the master of cavalry warfare, lightning fast and devastating. Subutai, the strategist, able to predict his enemy's moves like a chess master. Together, they form a triumvirate of military might that will shake the world. Their first target, the Xixia kingdom to the south, the beginning of a campaign that will last decades. The Mongol army is unlike any the world has seen. With their unparalleled mobility and fearsome tactics, they strike terror into the hearts of their enemies. The Mongols are not just warriors, they are masters of strategy and logistics, capable of moving vast distances at incredible speeds. Horse archers able to fire arrows with deadly accuracy while riding at full gallop. These warriors are trained from a young age, their skills honed through countless battles. Their ability to shoot with precision while maintaining full speed makes them a formidable force on the battlefield. Logistics unmatched, living off the land, moving faster than any army could hope to react. The Mongols' ability to sustain themselves without traditional supply lines allows them to outmaneuver and outlast their enemies. They forage and hunt, ensuring their horses and soldiers are always well fed and ready for combat. But it is Genghis's ruthlessness that truly sets him apart. His strategic brilliance and unyielding determination make him a leader like no other. He demands absolute loyalty and punishes betrayal with merciless efficiency. Cities that refuse to surrender are put to the sword. Millions die. The devastation left in the wake of the Mongol conquest is unparalleled. Entire populations are wiped out, and those who survive are left to spread tales of horror and destruction. His name becomes whispered in terror from the Great Wall of China to the Caspian Sea. The mere mention of Genghis sends shivers down the spines of those who hear it. His reputation as a relentless conqueror precedes him, and his legacy is etched into the annals of history. In 1211, he turns his attention towards the Jin dynasty of northern China. The Jin dynasty, with its vast resources and powerful armies, presents a significant challenge. Yet, Genghis is undeterred, his ambition driving him to conquer new territories. Their armies dwarf his, their cities are vast and well defended. The Jin dynasty's fortifications are impressive and their soldiers are numerous. However, the Mongols' unconventional tactics and relentless assaults begin to wear down the Jin defences. Yet time and again the Mongols prevail. Their adaptability and fierce determination lead them to victory after victory. The Jin dynasty, despite its initial strength, eventually succumbs to the relentless pressure of the Mongol onslaught. Genghis's legacy of conquest continues to grow, leaving an indelible mark on history. Genghis's empire expands with terrifying speed. He conquers Beijing in 1215, a city considered impregnable. His armies push west, crushing the Khwarezmian Empire, sacking the legendary cities of Samarkand, Bukhara and Urgench. The tales of Mongol brutality spread like wildfire. Entire populations are slaughtered. Rivers run red with blood. Yet there is a strange duality to Genghis's rule. He despises treachery, valuing loyalty above all else. He promotes based on merit, not lineage. A skilled soldier from a conquered land can find himself elevated to high rank. Order from chaos. Genghis, the destroyer, also has a vision for a better world. He establishes a system of laws, the Yasa, that promotes trade and punishes corruption. Religious freedom is granted, a stark contrast to the often oppressive regimes he conquers. He creates the Yam, a continent-spanning relay system that allows for rapid communication across his vast empire. Trade flourishes as merchants for the first time can travel from China to Europe in relative safety. Genghis, the illiterate nomad, has, through conquest and cunning, ushered in an era of globalization centuries before the world was ready. Legacy of the Steppes. In 1227, while on campaign against the Western Jia, Genghis dies. The exact cause is unknown, but his empire encompasses most of Asia. He is laid to rest in a secret location somewhere in the vastness of his Mongolian homeland. His sons and grandsons will continue his conquests, eventually creating the largest contiguous land empire the world has ever known, stretching from Korea to Hungary. But Genghis's legacy is more than just maps and bloodshed. He united disparate Mongol tribes, creating a powerful nation. He connected East and West, facilitating trade and cultural exchange. The ghost of Genghis. In the centuries following his death, Genghis's reputation would be manipulated to suit various agendas. His legacy, a tapestry woven with threads of both fear and admiration, has been interpreted and reinterpreted by countless generations. From the vast steppes of Mongolia to the far reaches of Europe, his name evokes a spectrum of emotions and narratives. Soviet historians downplayed his achievements, portraying him as a barbarian. They sought to diminish his legacy, casting him as a mere savage who brought chaos and destruction. This portrayal served their political motives, aiming to distance the Soviet identity from the Mongol past and to promote their own narrative of progress and civilization. Yet in Mongolia, he is a national hero, the father of their nation. His image is omnipresent, a symbol of unity and strength. The Mongolian people celebrate his memory with pride, seeing in him the embodiment of their cultural heritage and national identity. His image adorns their currency, their monuments. From banknotes to towering statues, Genghis's visage is a constant reminder of a glorious past. These symbols serve not only as a tribute to his historical significance, but also as a source of inspiration for future generations. They remember him not just for his conquests, but for his vision, his unification of their people. His ability to bring together disparate tribes under a single banner is celebrated as a monumental achievement. Festivals and ceremonies are held in his honor, reflecting the deep respect and admiration the Mongolian people have for their great leader. The truth, as with most historical figures, is complex. Genghis's life and legacy cannot be easily categorized into good or evil. His story is a mosaic of triumphs and tragedies, of visionary leadership and ruthless ambition. Historians continue to debate the nuances of his impact on the world. He was a ruthless conqueror, responsible for unimaginable bloodshed. His campaigns left a trail of devastation, and his methods were often brutal. Yet these very tactics were instrumental in his success, allowing him to build one of the largest empires in history. But he was also a brilliant leader, a lawgiver, a man who, in his own way, brought a measure of peace and prosperity to much of the world. His legal code, the Yasa, introduced a sense of order and justice that was revolutionary for its time. Under his rule, trade flourished, cultures exchanged ideas, and a new era of connectivity began. The ghost of Genghis continues to haunt and inspire, a testament to the enduring power of his legacy. If you enjoyed this journey through history, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to never miss an update and join us as we uncover more fascinating stories from the past. Thank you for watching.